This is Jane Johnson, founder of One United Body, proclaiming some truths about different priesthoods today. And I'm very excited that we are in line with other houses on this revelation. And we've seen that the priesthood comes and starts in the age of Melchizedek, but there's a whole order of Melchizedek that goes beyond basic priesthood. And was a journey from priest to high priest to great high priest. So I see really that we begin to learn priesthood from other people. And just let's invite all of heaven now to help us engage with our spirit and just understand this, just know how to function, see the immense need. Recognize it's so for our day, and set your desire on priesthood, and then I think you'll find that you find this interesting and you'll see the need. All creation is groaning that you may stand in this name. Following Yeshua's names, he moved on to high priest. Melchizedek was a priest of the Most High God. So what I see is we first of all step into other just men made perfect priesthoods and begin to draw on the way they operated. And one of the first that I did was there was David's priesthood. That was really, really exciting for me. Absolutely blew me away as to how I could operate. And I spent a lot of time working out what was David trying to do. And I think he just saw a massive vision of the future and what was possible, and when he played his instrument, the frequencies enabled him to move into the is to come, which is not the future. The is to come is just what is possible, and it's what has been framed up by God but also by man, I see. And the future actually depends on the choices of man, the corporate consciousness. So in many senses, it's not really set yet. There are certain key events that will come to pass, but even the timing may well be different, may not have even been decided yet. So you can almost imagine just dancing with David in his city, releasing these frequencies, praising God and helping people connect with Yahweh first off, but I see it goes beyond that to really mediating the future into the is to come. And then when you're in headship, then you're in David's city over what you've actually brought forth. So you're responsible really for the bringing out of this. I don't want to say too much about it today because it's more just proclaiming these, and it'll be on a page that you can go and search priesthood on the website. Just want you to start to recognize the names of different priesthoods and begin to ask where you should begin and which one creates the greatest desire in you. Now, Zion's a very interesting one. I got a massive desire for Zion very early on. And Zion priesthood, again, I see is linked with administrating the future into the now. And there's a realm of Zion, there's a city of Zion, there's an age of Zion, and there's a Zion priesthood. So just see what you feel. Where would you stand if you were bringing the future into the now? We have pages on Zion. You can search Zion. So the Melchizedek priesthood is a very interesting one. And a lot of depth there. We cannot really go into the nth depth of what Melchizedek is about. And I see many are just still on this exploration journey. And that's okay. We don't have to have all the answers immediately. Because I think a lot of it is about relationship with Melchizedek, and until that's built up, the full mystery of Melchizedek won't be released. I'm currently seeing about facilitating practical righteousness, that I'm looking for confirmation for that. I know other fathers have said it's about facilitating financial stewardship or government protocols or entrepreneur ideas or unlocking the secrets of Yahweh. But begin that relationship and ask, what do you think Melchizedek is here for? And are there more than one Melchizedek? The next one is Eber. And many houses have seen how Eber is linked with understanding the living letters. What I've constantly seen is not to do an individual journey on every single letter and begin memorizing them all, and because they all have so many meanings, different depths of meanings, and when you combine them, it's all different. But releasing them through us as everlasting gates to bring about DNA change. I see them coming through my mouth, and I invite them to entangle my DNA and change me, change my body. The next one is Noah's priesthood. He was restoring mankind and the earth, and he was saving us. He was saving his family. So there's a lot there about things linked with the earth and redeeming the earth, redeeming mankind, redeeming our family. Again, it takes a journey with Noah, but he had a huge role in mediating the future, mediating God's blueprint into the earth. Now, another one is Christ's priesthood. They says in Book of Revelation, there's Christ's priesthood and a priesthood of God, and you begin to ask what the difference is. Christ's role, we know, was to bring people to the Father, and we believe that a lot of the tabernacling is about operating in face-to-face relationship. So we can begin a journey with Yeshua to say, how can we help people see Father face to face? And what is the priesthood of God? It's the priesthood of Most High God. Is this mediating the fullest blueprint? That's probably one that's more advanced to be left until you've had a journey with the others. But what we do, interestingly, is we have our own priesthood. And often these are just mandates that we particularly see that might be a combination of all sorts of mandates. Bringing people into union, dealing with the planet, dealing with sin, dealing with death. These are all priestly mandates. So ask about your own priesthood. And where are you standing when you are that priest? Are you in the junction of heaven and earth? Are you in the temple? I keep seeing priesthoods like everlasting gates. But we need more to move into this and to cross-pollinate with each other to get confirmation. So that's all I'm going to say today, just to begin to sow seeds of this revelation. We will now need fathers to water this revelation and then begin to explain them in more depth. I just proclaim this to you as this is a needed function for our day. Hunger after it, and you will begin to see how different it is from the priests in church who tried to stand in and we're not doing that. We're bringing heaven to earth. We're not saying you have to come through a priest to get to heaven. It's very important you understand that's the Aaron priesthood. We're not doing that now. So bless you guys. Love you. Hope you found this helpful. Do comment. Do come into relationship with us. We have an accelerator program. Sign up at the pop-up on the homepage. We also have a Telegram chat to begin to create family, ask questions. It's so important that you get into some sort of relationship and you get into some house that will really make you feel part of something. So bless you guys.